Today we have here the brand new Mini Aceman, a crossover electric small SUV for, I would say, mostly driving the city because the range is not so big, the battery is not so big. In this video we will do the full review, interior, exterior, material quality, multimedia system. You will find out everything about the car. I will have a separate video where I drive the car and I give you the information about the driving feeling, and definitely check out that video because I was quite impressed on the ride quality of this Aceman. It's pretty good. I would say same good as Mini Cooper, which is share kind of the same platform. BMW did a great job. BMW Group did a great job at making those electric series of Mini. In this video we will go through every single information. Now I want to start with the information and the technical data plus the price. Mini offered this Aceman in two different versions, E and SE. We have the SE, the more expensive version, the more powerful version, which have also a longer range. So it's a front wheel drive on both versions. The price of this SE that we have today, it's starting at 37,663 euro, but with extras and options like we have today, around 12,707 euro, will go the price up to 50,370 euro. And to be honest, the technology that the car have on it and the comfort that the car have on it and the driving feeling make up for the price that they ask for this car. So yeah, it's pretty correct, I would say, the price. The power of the car, 218 horsepower, 330 newton meters. The range, 386 kilometer WLTP, but in the city Mini claim that you can reach up to 486 kilometers. 0 to 107.1 seconds, consumption around 14.6 kilowatt hour, and the weight of the car 1785 kilograms. Top speed 170 kilometers per hour. It's limited there. The trunk space 300 liter, and if you fold down the seats completely it will go up to 1005 liters. The battery capacity 54.2 kilowatt hour, but usable only 49.2 kilowatt hour. It's an NCM battery, 400 volt architecture. The charging power 11 kilowatt in AC and 95 kilowatt in DC. It's not that powerful when it comes to charging speed, which I wish to be a little bit faster. At least if you have a smaller battery, will be nice also if you can charge it a little bit faster. And it's also not a lithium like LFP battery, which is charged slower. So here on the charging will be nice if they can add, you know, a little bit faster charging rate. I guess it's okay, it doesn't matter. I mean, for most of the people will be more than fine, but yeah, this is something that I wish to have different on the car. Now when it comes to dimension, it has 4 meters 7 centimeter in length. The height it's 1 meter 75, and the height of the car 1 meter 51 centimeters, and the wheelbase 2 meters 60. It sits somewhere between Mini Cooper and Mini Countryman. It's basically share the same platform as Mini Cooper. The Countryman is built on other platform, different platform, which can accommodate also an internal combustion engine. Turning circle 11.1 meter. It comes with MacPherson suspension independent on the front and multi-link independent on the rear. Drag coefficient is 0.27. Also it comes with the rims from 17 to 19 inch rims. Today we have some special rims added extra with the winter tires. Normally it didn't come like that, but those look just fabulous, and I will show you when we go outside. 19 inch. We have here the package XL that costs 9,070 euro plus the favorite trim 2,374 euro. The color Rebel Red 657 euro. It looks orange, but it's Rebel Red. I don't know, orange reddish color. Pretty nice color, I really like. It fit nice on the car. It comes with 12 ultrasonic sensors and 4 surrounding view cameras, which enhance the autopilot. It's the same good as you have it on the most expensive BMW. Of course, it doesn't have all the features. I tried the parking feature in the test drive video, and it didn't park where are only the lanes. It parks only between the cars, where BMW can park also where it's just the lanes and so on. Anyway, check out that video for more information. The platform that they use is G01 from Jet. and it's kind of shared with the Mini Cooper. It's a joint venture 50-50 between BMW and Great Wall Motor, and they create Spotlight Automotive. And for the moment this Aceman is built in China, but in the future I heard that they will bring it in Europe, probably also in United Kingdom for manufacturer stuff. Those are the most important technical data and information. If you still have questions, check out in the description of the video. I will leave all the technical data of the car so you can find there all the information. Now let's go outside to talk a little bit about the exterior design, and then we will talk about the space, material quality, multimedia, and everything about this car. First of all, let's start with the key, which is pretty interesting. The same key as they use it also on other models. Here is the button to lock the car, and here on the side we have the unlock button, and we have also unlock the trunk. The car didn't come with an automatic lift gate, so you can just only unlock it, not to open it. But the cool part is that when you unlock the car, it comes with a nice animation, and I will show you that from the interior. I will do a video in the nighttime so you can see a little bit better as well, so definitely check out that video as well. When you lock it and unlock it, it comes with a nice animation, and on the left headlamp, right from how we look, you can see it's kind of winkling. Kind of complicated when I film with this camera to see it because of the frame rate of the video. You can see this pulping, but in reality it looks really good. Definitely I recommend you to check out the video in the nighttime, because there you can see a little bit better. I will use a better quality camera so you can see a little bit better. Now when you lock the car, of course, it comes with electric folding mirrors, which is great. It's very useful in a tight parking spaces. Also it comes with keyless entrance, and I like very much the fact that the car comes with those handles that are integrated into the doors, which will improve the aerodynamic. And I noticed that yesterday when I did a test drive on the highway, the air will flow much more smoothly and nicer, and you won't hear too much noise. Plus it looks sleeker and cool, and you can lock and unlock by having your finger here, lock it and unlock it by having your hand here. So you can see right now the car, it's unlocked just by having your finger around here, or lock it just by putting your finger there, which is very useful. Also on the rear, the same handles. Now on the rear, the same story. When you lock or unlock the car, it comes also with an animation. In the interior of the car, on the menu, I will show you when we go inside, you can choose between 3 different types of animation, and probably they are one of the most beautiful tail lights, at least on the market these days. They look really cool, and I love the way they integrate it with the design of the car. So yeah, pretty spectacular when it comes to lights, not only on the exterior but also on the interior. We will talk about that, and I will try to show you a little bit, but yeah, again, you have to check the video in the nighttime, because there you can see a little bit better how they are. So in general, this is the key, guys. So from here, all you can do is just unlock the trunk, because the trunk, it's basically manual. So now let's talk a little bit about the exterior design, which is quite cute, I would say, and interesting. I really love those rims John Cooper works. I think those kind of a goldish silver rims look so cool. It fits so nice with the car, so interesting, and in the same time they are quite aerodynamic, and it has a little bit of classic oldish look on them, so I like that. Now the back end look gorgeous. Like I said before, the way they integrate the tail lights, the spoiler on the upper side, the bumper down there look quite nice. Also, if you look from the side, you can see now this car is configured in 2 colors, 2 paint colors. We have black on the roof on the upper side, and yeah, kind of in the middle, this orange red color, and then around the rims we have this plastic mat, which is not only for the design, but it's also protecting the paint of the car, and all the edges around the wheels and on the downskirt, they're quite protective, but they look quite nice because they kind of design really interesting. The front end, super cute, super nice. I really love it. And what I like the most on the front end is that when you're driving the car from the interior, and I will show you that, the fact that those kind of wings shoulders, I don't know how to call it, it's like a Porsche's shoulder. It comes a little bit higher, and then from the interior, when you're driving it, you can see those shoulders, and I don't know, it gives you a nice, interesting feeling. I really like that. But other than that, you can see almost, yeah, the grille, it's on the lower end, like all electric cars, to allow some air to cool down the battery. but other than that, simple design, nice slick integration of the headlamps. And again, what I like very much on Mini in general is the fact that the windshield and the A-pillar, it's quite straight, and I will show you that from the interior. You have very good visibility around the windows, very good visibility also on the rear, also on the front, on the side, and also in the mirrors. Almost perfect visibility, which I like very much. Of course, it's not super sporty aerodynamic design, so we'll kind of, yeah, 0.27 can be better in terms of aerodynamic, but for this type of cars, I think the visibility is much more important, and yeah, as I said, it's almost perfect. The car is not very tall. I'm 173 centimeters, and you can see it sits relatively low, which is good because at high speed we'll have a better stability. Also, the ground clearance is not super big. I didn't find the numbers for the ground clearance. I tried really hard to find it, but I didn't find the official numbers. But yeah, it seems to sit, I would say, a little bit higher than a Mini Cooper. And yeah, probably, I don't know how many people will go with this car on off-road or some kind of, yeah, super bad bumpy road, but for the normal roads, I think the ground clearance is more than enough. Now, up here on the roof, we have the panoramic glass roof, which I will show you when we go inside. It looks really good. You have these roof rails in black, glossy, which look really nice. You can add also some extra storage up here. Then you have the radio antenna in round shape. Here we have the spoiler a little bit extended, a little bit nice. I like it. And also on the side, I think it blends in very nice with the black tinted windows from the side. You have also this area here. You have a wiper. You have the brake light here, very well positioned. And it's blending really nice, this area. Let me go here because you have sun and you can see better. You know, the blend in between the windows, this plastic area, the spoiler, and also these windows on the side. It's quite nice. You have also black glossy between the windows and here, and I think it's blending really cool. And also on the lower end, you have this piano black, which looks super nice on the car. Also, I like the fact that the mirrors and the mirror leg, it's here on the door, which allow you to have very good visibility. And also it's in black glossy, and also the mirror it's in black. Then you have here camera for 360 degrees camera. You have around the car, on the front, on the rear, and also you have up here on the windshield. And here in the middle you have the camera, two cameras basically for safety features. And also the car is capable of filming like a dash cam, the same as BMW, which is great. Here is the sensor for light and raining, and then even this area here, it's heated, which is great in the winter. Mirror glass, here it's big, round. Here's the blind spot light, which is useful. The handles you already saw. Here on the passenger side, you have the charging port, AC/DC up to 95 kilowatt hour. Good quality on the door. Here we have the Mini logo, Aceman S. So this is the SE version. You will see that it's writing there S. And then the tail lights, I don't think you can see it so well because it's day right now, but right here they have kind of a design. I will show you from the interior, but very nice integrated, very cool. As you know, integration with the body panel of the car. I think it's quite slick and nice. On the lower side, we have LED lights on the number plate, of course, reverse camera, and down here it comes with 6 sensors for parking and safety features, and this car really park really well, automatic. And here we have some light reflectors, and we have this goldish area on the bumper here, the same color as the rims. It looks so good. It's kind of a goldish bronze. It looks good. And here you have the fog lamp, which is LED again. And then look at the rims, man. I mean, it fits so nice with the bumper in the back. They're really cool. They are the John Cooper works, but they look so nice. I love them because you have the winter tires. By the way, on the rear you have ventilated brake discs, which is impressive for an electric car. Usually they use it also on the rear, ventilated, when you have a bigger car or a more powerful car or need more brake power. In the front, of course, bigger brake discs, ventilated brake discs, normal brake calipers, and those are tires for the winter. And they are 18-inch, okay. Those are 18, I was thinking they are 19. I didn't check until now, but 18-inch rims. And they look super cool. And I think 18 is better than 19 because they look nice, and also they are much more economical, and also you have a better feeling over the bumps. Now, what I like very much are those arches in plastic, and the way they design it here, I think they are super useful, and I like that. Even here, when you open the door, you open with them in case you hit something, even on the lower end, you hit it with this plastic. Also in the front, the same story. You have a mini badge here on the both sides, and also here in the front, the same story, the same plastic to protect the wheel arch. Very good job, I like that. In the front, 6 sensors again, some plastic mat, again this goldish design here. On the front, everything is closed. Here is the radar that work with the camera from up there for all the safety features. Here's the front camera, S again on the right side, so you know it's the SE version. You see the S in green, and then down here you have the air intakes like almost all electric cars, and the air intake seats, active cooling. You can see the clappers are closing and opening there, and then some goldish down here, quite nice. And of course the headlamps, which are not matrix LED headlamps. You can see the mini writing there, the daytime running light around here, and they are super powerful in the nighttime. I tested and I have some videos in the nighttime, definitely check them out. They have automatic high beam, low beam, super powerful. They are really good. I want to show you something else. The hazard light button is here, by the way. I want to show you also the turning signal. Here you have LED on the mirror. In the front, they will replace the daytime running light. I didn't want to do that before because otherwise you cannot see the daytime running light. And on the rear, you have it right here in the middle. Not sure if you can see it because it's pretty sunny, but if you go in the back from this angle, you can see it a little bit better. So pretty cool, right? I don't know, I like it. The more I stay with the car, the more I like it. Now I want to show you what is under the hood. And usually from an electric car, which is built on a platform special for electric cars, you would expect to have some storage space down here. But on this version we don't have, but surprisingly, this hood, it's automatic, which is impressive. The quality, it's quite good. It feels good. Here's the liquid for the wipers. The electric parts, components. This is the liquid, the 12-volt battery, and yeah, all that electronic parts are around here. Also the motor, it's somewhere under this area here. Yeah, anyway, manual lift gate, as you saw before, easy to open. Opening, it's quite wide for the size of the car, also quite square entrance. You have also this protection for the trunk, which I will take it out in a second to show you how it looks. Up here you have the triangle, and you have two handles on the both sides to close it. Down here we have this floor, which is not, it's not a flat floor here. You have this plastic at the entrance, and you have maybe, let's say, around 7 centimeters deepness here, but the quality around here is very, very good. You have also a 12-volt port, which many SUVs bigger doesn't have. Here you have on the right side an LED, but the quality here and here, it's very good. You can also take this out, and then here you have some place for the cable, some repair kit, and some other stuff. You can see I have my tripod here, but the good part is that this floor, you can adjust it even lower. So if you want to put the floor lower, you can do that, but because it's my tripod there, you cannot do it. But yeah, keep in mind that usually you can adjust it how you want it. Let me put it back in the higher position, and yeah, let me take this out, and then I will show you how it looks also with the seats folded down. This is the way it looks without that protection. You can see it's quite square. I like that, quite squarish, big entrance. This is great. Now if you want to fold down the seats, you have to do it 60-40. You don't have the possibility to fold down the middle part. How you do that? Very simple. You pull it like that, this strap, push it forward. It's very simple, it's very easy, it's not so farther away. So now the space go up to 1005 liters. I like very much the fact that once you fold down the seats, they go flat 100%, which is really impressive. And this is the space. From my point of view, for the size of the car, for how compact the car it is, it's more than enough space to fit in a lot of stuff. You can carry your tires or whatever you want to carry. You can carry without any problem here, which is pretty good, pretty useful. Now, going from the side, opening this door, I basically forget to adjust my seat in my driving position. Oh, let me do that. So because then we have to go in the back to check the space. Now, just like that, maybe a little bit like that on the back. Yeah, I think this is my driving position. So we will see a little bit later what's the space. I'm 173 centimeters, by the way. This is the entrance. It's not huge, but pretty big for the size of the car, and you can also fit in a few items here without any problem. The entrance in the back, quite square, quite big, wide. Down here you have good quality. I really like that. It's really good quality behind the seats, and also on the side you have some textile material, and then you have this leatherette. This is synthetic leather. And then down on the legs you still have some storage space, even though the transmission tunnel, it's quite high for an electric car. Usually you should have a flat floor, but it's fine because I feel like you have more than enough space to have different items here in the back. So yeah, pretty good from my point of view. When you look at the size and the shape of the car, I think the space, it's well thought. The door is basically very small. I was surprised how small is the door in general. I can't explain you in words. When I saw the car first time online, I was thinking the car is a little bit bigger. I don't know why I have this impression, but here when you come to the car and you see the door on the rear, it's relatively small, but the entrance, it's quite fine. I mean, you can go inside really well. You have one window here, one piece, and I want to show you, you can fold it down completely, which is great. It's not double glass, but you can fold it down completely. Tinted windows you saw before. Here we have some plastic on the upper side. Here we have recycled materials, as Mini uses with on Countryman and Cooper as well. This is the button for the windows. Here's this goldish, which fit very nice with the rims and also with this bumper on the rear. It looks really good, and also the handle in this goldish color, it looks fine. Here you have some storage space, relatively small, and here you have a speaker, and here you have a speaker. Now the entrance, relatively fine, at least for me, 173 centimeters, it's super fine. If you are very tall, maybe will be a little bit tight here in the back, but for me, I will show you in a second, it's pretty good. This is the panoramic glass roof, which look great, and it has some ambient light on the both sides. I will show you a little bit later. And this is the entrance here, and the seats, synthetic leather, very good quality from my point of view. Side support, you have ISOFIX, you can install 2 child seats. Here in the middle, from what I know, you don't have an armrest, or no, you don't have an armrest, it's just the headrest, but you don't have an armrest in the middle. But I like the fact that here on the back you have pretty bright seats, so the quality, the comfort should be good. In the middle it's smaller. You have also the transmission tunnel behind the front seats. I like that here you don't have plastic, have some storage space, some soft material. You have the plastic only on the upper side, which is fine. Now going inside, as you saw before, I already adjust the seats in my driving position. Here in the back at 173 centimeters you saw before, I already adjust the seats in my driving position. I have more than enough space, at least for me, 173 centimeters. I have good space. I can also stretch a little bit the legs under the front seats. On the head, I have also 5. Yeah, look at this. The seats come automatically in the back. I think it's safe, the position, and then it comes back now, and you see I have tighter space, but now it's much more space in the front. But on the head, by the way, I have more than enough space, so it's good. And also the position here, it's quite fine. I mean, for me it's quite fine. If you are very tall, maybe I don't know, because you see I have more than enough space on the head, and also on the legs is relatively good. So yeah, no, the space is fine. Also you have this big window, good visibility around the windows. Up here you have an LED light, which look great. You have a hook. The quality on the roof, wow, it's good. I like it. And also you have this panoramic glass roof which look lovely, and here on this area you have some ambient light which in the nighttime look lovely, and it's also changing the color on the both sides. I will show you in the nighttime video. Now here I like, because it's bright, I have a pretty good space. Here in the middle you have some storage space, cup holder, 2 USB-C, some storage space here, quite good. If I move the leg here and stay in the middle, I have good space, like almost 4. This one go in the back, you saw before, but usually I should have something like that, a little bit more. Yeah, it's not so comfortable in the middle because this is so small. Yeah, maybe for short trips in the city will be fine. I'm not sure. I have a seat belt. Yes, I have. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Also on the head, it's relatively good, like 4 fingers. Stretch my hand, not so much, not so much. I don't think it's made to accommodate 3 persons in the back, but for short trips in the city, I think will be just fine. The dashboard, very similar with what we see on Mini Cooper and also Mini Countryman. It looks really lovely from my point of view. I really like the way it looks. Yeah, it's one of the most, let's say, mystic, modern, interesting, unique design. We have that all LED screen around 9-inch in the middle. We have the lovely steering wheel, which look very similar with some from BMW. And then you have very simple layout, but a lot of physical buttons and physical controllers which help you change different features. And as I said before, the visibility, guys, around the windows, because the A-pillar it's quite straight, it's gorgeous usually on mini cars. So yeah, anyway, let's go in the front. Here the same story. The door is bigger than on the rear, but still relatively small, good visibility. I like the fact that you have one piece of glass, so it's not split in 2, and when you fold it down, my curiosity in the beginning was if there will be 2 double glass, but it's not double glass, it's simple glass. But I was surprised on the highway that the sound insulation was pretty good, so not too much sound coming at high speeds. Now here we have Harman Kardon speakers. Of course, it's part of the pack, which you have to pay extra, but the same goldish speakers, the same goldish here, goldish on the handle, quite nice. The ambient light will come from here, from these areas. 2 holes will project here on these recycled materials, some light, which is looking super nice in the nighttime. Here you have the button to lock the window, close windows, adjustable mirrors electrically, folding mirror electrically, very nice physical controller, simple to use, lock and unlock buttons for the doors, and some storage space here. Not huge, but yeah, relatively useful. This is the entrance in the car, quite big, I would say. And this is the way it looks, the interior with the seats, the same as on the rear, synthetic material, synthetic leather. You can see also these kind of straps on the side with different colors, with orange and blue, and the stitches in blue, mini in the middle, kind of sporty, but I would say they are kind of comfortable. I drive the car, side support, they are pretty bright, so even if you're a bigger, taller person, those seats will accommodate you really well. Here you have the controllers for the seats. You can adjust it electrically from here in every position you want. You can also save it. You have 2 positions to save it. You have also here in the middle, if I'm not wrong, this is the, let me check. If I'm not wrong, it doesn't have massage function, if I remember well. But what is this? Yes, it's massage function. I didn't know that. It's first time. Yeah, you have massage function. From here you turn on the massage function, but you can also adjust the lumbar position from here, from those buttons. I didn't know it has massage function. Wow, that's cool. Also, pedals, normal pedals, pretty good. I like these pedals also when you drive it. They are super smooth and nice. This is the center console, kind of, which look really interesting, really futuristic. Up here, I will show you in a second. Up here you have the vents, which are physical. They feel good as quality. I like that. You turn it on and off from here. This is all recycled material on the dashboard here. And then you have the head-up display in the front. This is the head-up display directly on this plastic plate. Let me start the car. What I like very much about these minis is that you turn around this like a key, and then you start the system, which is super cool. I don't know, it gives you a nice feeling when you're doing that. This is the head-up display. You can see right there straight. I try to zoom in a little bit. Normally it looks normal, not flickering like that. On the camera it's flickering because of the frame rate, but usually it looks really good, really clear. Yeah, but it is on this plate. I don't know, I never use it, even though it shows you so many information, even the full map. I use always the screen. I don't know, I feel like I have all the information here. I feel like it's pretty easy to check the information while you're driving, so I didn't check the head-up display until now. Now, the steering wheel, you can adjust it manually, up, down, forward, backward, very easy. But what I notice is that the seat, it sits quite high. I mean, even in a lower position, you sit a little bit higher, and the steering wheel is somehow, you see right now, in my driving position, I go all the way low. And you see, I still have this position of hand a little bit lower, and I have that a little bit impression, like, you know, when you're driving the Peugeot, they have this steering wheel on the lower end and you have this nice kart feeling, and I like that. I mean, this is what they're supposed to do, you know. The steering wheel have such a nice grip, such a easy to drive, and such a kart feeling. That's the I don't know the word for the feeling. The quality on the steering wheel, although it's very good, the same as on BMW, it feels a little bit thicker and nice and super good quality. Nothing to complain about that. You can see also the same controllers as on the BMW for the autopilot and the safety features. And here you have the controllers for the volume, multimedia, telephone, and everything else like from media. And also you can save some features that you can definitely use from here, from much more easy than go to the multimedia. Here in the middle you have a 12-volt port. Right there in the front you have two USB-C, wireless charging with some rubber here. It feels really good when you put your phone right there, it doesn't slip around. Two cup holders, quite nice, with goldish, some storage space. And also you have this box here, mini box I would say, with some storage space, pretty nice, with a little bit of rubber down there. The armrest is very well positioned. It's man, I like it. It's not the super fancy armrest, but it's very useful. I mean, I use it all the time when I'm driving the car, and I like this armrest here. You have also here the possibility to kind of, you can see, adjust the vents here in the middle. You have some vents right here, and you adjust it from here and from here. Cool and fancy. You can see it also here. Look at this when you move it. And then here you have some vents. You have the glove box, which is relatively big for the size of the car, but now it's full there. And here in the middle you have these physical controllers, shortcuts. This button here, it's for example to go in different settings and features like driver assistance system, drivetrain and chassis. Charging, there you have the settings for the charging. I will go in a second and I will show you all of this. Then you have this button to activate the cameras, and because the car comes with a 360 degrees camera and a very good system of self-parking, you can self-park the car from here. Once you activate this, when you're in a parking lot, the car will search for parking lot, and I show you that in the test drive video how it works. It's really good system, same as BMW. Then you have the panorama view, so you see kind of wide, and then you have the 3D. You can see what's happening around the car in a very simple, super nice way around the car. Very good resolution, I like that. And then you have the trailer mode and the car wash mode, so very cool, very useful stuff. Here you have the hazard light button, which is placed very well. And then you have some shortcuts to defrost the windows. Here's the wheel for the volume. You have the different experiences. From here you switch between different experiences, and the car comes with plenty of experiences. This is kind of a driving mode. And go-kart is the sport mode. You have only one mode, go-kart mode. This is the sport mode. If you go in every other modes, excepting the green, which is eco, so the green is eco mode, every single other driving mode, from core to personal, vivid, timeless, balance, and trail, they are kind of a normal mode. The trail mode is really interesting because it shows you the position of the car, kind of a jungle, kind of an off-road mode. And then you have the projection here in the nighttime with different colors, which look really cool. You have also this timeless graphic You can see the graphics are changing, and yeah, you have different sounds when you press the acceleration. And even if you go to the map, you see the map in different colors. It's so cool. Look at this. It looks so interesting. It shows you also the traffic and information about traffic and so on. And then of course you can also switch between vivid, personal, green mode, green, which is eco mode. And then yeah, if you press the P or the speed up there, you can see a different graphic, or you can choose to have the map, depend what you like to see. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Also on the screen, all the time on the lower end, you will have those shortcuts, plus you have the temperature and you have the time here. If you slide it up, you can add some shortcuts here, so you can go directly to the shortcut that you choose, for example head-up display, and then from here you can turn it on, turn it off, and adjust different information on the head-up display, the cockpit brightness, and interaction units. So yeah, you can basically switch between these different modes from here. And this is kind of the main menu, the home screen, where you see a few information. You probably saw it before on the Mini Cooper, Mini Countryman. They use kind of the same software, the same idea behind the multimedia system. The cool part is that this screen, it's all LED, so no matter how bright and how much sun it's outside, you can still see it pretty clear, which is great. You have the phone connectivity, you have the navigation, which from my point of view, it's probably one of the best navigation out there on the market, because it's extremely rapid, so it's loading very fast. You have a lot of information about the traffic, you have a lot of information regarding the charging stations around you, so you can see them here on the map. And once you press on them, you will see a lot of information about the charging. Also, you can search for the charging stations around you, which is extremely useful. But you can also search for the charging station farther away. If you want to reach a destination, let me show you. If you want to go a little bit farther away to another city or another country, you can also see on the map the charging station around there. Also, you can see until where you can drive with the amount of energy that you have right now on the car, and it shows you a pretty nice graphic on the map. But relatively fast and relatively responsive is the map, and I like that very much. And also you can see the traffic with red. A lot of useful information here on the navigation system as well. Going back to the home screen, here we have also the media. You have also this personal assistant, and then you have the temperature. You can see also the weather and the temperature around you. And on the next days, you can see the consumption of the car here on the next page, right here. And then if you slide it, yeah, let me, come on. But why it's not working? Now, let me slide it. Here you can see a nice assistant view while you're driving the car. You can see when you activate autopilot, you can see the cars around you and the lanes and what happened with the car in real time, and then you see the time and the clock. Now down here on the screen, it's all the time you can find the climatic system, which you can turn it on from here. You can choose the position of the air conditioning, the vents. You can put it on auto or wherever. You can also definitely yeah, somehow customize it from here. But always on the screen, on the left and right side, you have information about the temperature. All you have to do is just press it and you can adjust the temperature from here. You can turn on and off heating on the steering wheel, heating on the seats. You have free position for the steering wheel, free position for the seats. Very cool stuff, very useful stuff. Then down here you have the radio, you have the home button, which gets you to the home, but also in the middle, if you press it one more time, it gets you to the main menu of the car. And here you have all the menu with all the settings and information about the car. Then you have the navigation, and then you have the phone. Now let's go back to the main menu, where you find a lot of information about the car. And if you go to all application and settings, you find here also the Air console games. You can also play games here on the screen, which is great. It's a great add-on. So not only Tesla now these days can play games on the screen, you can also play games right here on on the mini multimedia system. You have mini connect store from where you can buy different options. For example, the park assist from the mobile phone, so you can park the car from mobile, from what I read online. And if you go here, you can get this as an option. You can see parking assist professional, free trial available, so you can kind of park the car from your phone if you get this, and so on. Will be probably in the future more options like that. You have also Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, you can connect it to wireless, mini assistant, you have climatic control, navigation, you have door and windows, so all the settings for the door and windows, you find it around here. You have the drive recorder, so from here you can record kind of a dash cam. You have that camera in the front here I showed you before when we were outside. You have driving settings, where you have the driver assistance system, so all the safety features you find it around here, like front collision warning, lane departure warning, lane change warning, exit warning. You have driving settings here. You have also the parking settings. You have drivetrain and chassis, the mini sound, the recovery in D mode, because the car comes with two different driving mode, D and B mode. D mode you can choose to have adaptive, low, moderate and high, and in B mode it's reacting like a one pedal drive, and this one is the parking button. And yeah, from here you can switch between different driving modes. It's very convenient. I explain you a little bit more in the test drive video, so check out to see how it works. And here you have also the auto hold function and apply automatically the handbrake when you switch off the driving modes. And then yeah, you have the charging settings around here, where you can choose how much to charge the car, up to 90%, 80% and so on, to preserve the battery. You have a departure plan, and you have also here some other extra settings to precondition. You can also precondition the battery before you go to charging station, which is also very good. And you have the interior camera. The car comes also with this interior camera, which allow to film inside. You can see right now, you can see what happened in the back. You can take photos, and yeah, whatever you can do, even videos if you want to with it. So it's super cool to have this camera up here. Probably in the future you can also make video calls or something like that. Then you have the exterior lights, which I want to definitely show you. Here you can set it up, the exterior lights, but if you go to, let me show you, where is this, here on the right side, you can choose between those different, let me turn off the car. You have to turn off the car first, and then let me go back to that menu, to the exterior lights, and then here, just like that, you can choose between 3 different graphics, you know. So this is the classic, this is favorite, this is John Cooper work. So you can choose between those modes, how you like the daytime running light to look, and also the tail lights. You see it has different designs. This one is cool. This is something that I like. The classic, it looks really nice. Anyway, let's go back to menu. You have the interior lights, by the way, where you have the lights, normal lights, and also the ambient lights here, and you can choose different settings regarding the projection of the lights. I will do a separate video in the nighttime where I show you exactly how it looks. The key, the media, memory, mobile, experience, you already saw it, the different driving modes, notification, then you have the owner's manual, the parking cameras. By the way, it has one of the best parking system, which you probably saw it before, with 360 degrees camera. System settings, here you have all the language, time, units, settings, wireless, tray, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all that other extra settings. The seats and comfort, here you have the position of the seats. You can also set it up, very simple. And also, if I'm not wrong, seatbelt warning. And then here on the seats, on the right side, where was that, driver? You have the heating on the seats. What else? The sound settings, right here, all the sound settings, you can set it up. Vehicle status, if the car have some errors or something like that, you can find it around here. And you can also battery temperature. This is a super cool information, because you can know before you're driving how is the temperature of the battery, and you can also pre-condition the battery before you go to some some charging station, which is super interesting. And you see fan loudness. You can also adjust the fan speed or sound, and yeah, you have some extra charging information and settings here, and also you can see all kind of info about the car, Wi-Fi, and other than that, charging, you already saw it. What else? Winter surprise. What is this? I don't know what is this. I never saw it. Winter surprise. It's kind of a nice animation, cute animation. Yeah, interesting. Range prediction. This is the range prediction based on the last driving behavior. And the journey data, you saw already the consumption. And then assistant view, you saw it, I told you, and I show you more in the test drive video. So in general, this is everything. You can also switch from here to see the graphic with the speed, and also the map, so how you want to see it. A little bit higher here, we have a microphone and the vanity mirror, which is pretty round and nice. Keep the signature, but we don't have a light up here. Here is the camera. Here you have this controller, physical buttons to close this curtain if you want to close this panoramic glass roof. Also the ambient light, it's here. It looks really nice in nighttime. And then you have some ambient light also here, guys. So it's also LED light. Here, sorry. Why is not working? You have to press it on it, or you have to press it here, and then they turn both on. What I like very much is this mirror in the middle. It's like perfect. I think the mirror in the middle is perfect. It has perfect visibility in the back window. I like it. I think I cover almost everything, guys. I don't know if I miss something, but if you still have question, or you feel like something is missing, ask me down below. I will be happy to answer you. Also, I will leave the technical data and information of the car in the description of this video. Definitely check it out. They're super useful, and yeah, you can find out really fast all the data about the car. Don't miss out the test drive video with the same car. I have a separate video. Also, I have some videos in the nighttime with lights. It's really cool. They look really nice. Definitely check out that video as well. Thank you for watching. I hope the video was useful. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.